Welcome, everyone. So it's the 2nd of February, the 2-2 portal. And firstly, it's just wonderful to be in the space with everyone. I was so excited for tonight just to be back in the space and to be in a space where we can be of service to the collective. And this is really what these classes are about, is for us to open up the space within ourselves and to just really expand ourselves to be these vessels of pure light. As we bring in the codes which are needed, as we bring in the light and the healing that is needed for the collective. And of course, as we are these vessels, that light, those frequencies will be moving through us and also bringing a tremendous amount of healing into our own field. So there's always that encouragement to, as you step into this space and as you work with the frequencies which are coming through, there's always that invitation to always be aware of your own body space, of what's coming up for you as you're working with the breath or the visualization or the movement of the energy, and to make sure that you're always looking after yourself in that. So if anything feels too intense, you're always welcome to step slightly out of that, maybe just focus on the breath. And when you feel that you're ready to ease back into that space, then ease back in. So when we look at the field tonight, and I tuned in this morning just to look at what is it that we were needing to bring through, what is it that Gaia needs from us, what is it that the collective field needs from us on this 2-2 portal. And there's a number of elements which are being weaved into this portal for us to hold. So firstly, we look at the energies around the portal, the 2-2 portal. So we have Imbolc that was yesterday. So this is this new energy as we've come out of this winter slumbering, this deep rest, this deep nurturing stage. And we've got this beautiful young sun, this young yang energy, this young masculine energy that's starting to push itself out of the earth. And so we can feel that starting to rise in us. And I'm not certain if you've noticed, just even in the last 2 days, there's definitely this, a little bit more of a get up and go in you. You can hear the birds chirping a little bit more. The light is definitely there. So we can definitely feel that there's this energy that's starting to move into us as Earth transitions, as Gaia is starting to transition with the seasons changing and the sun, this returning of the sun, which is allowing us to step into this new emergence. So 2-2 also brings this opportunity for us to really reflect into and look at all the work we've done through the winter, so we can really move that into this new energy that's coming forwards with the Imbolc energies. The other thing is that 2 carries the frequencies of, and we worked on this last night in class, actually. We were talking about separation and polarized thinking. So when we look at the 2, we move from the energy of the 1, which is the all, the whole, Ray, you use the word wholesome, which I thought was really interesting. We use we moved from the whole, the 1, and we've moved into this energy of the 2. And this is the separation, the division. This is where the energies divide into the masculine, the feminine, the light, the dark, the yin, the yang. So within us, we are working within that division, that separation. And we're being asked to really work on bringing healing into that separation, because as we are working through our ascension process, and as Gaia is working through her ascension process, it's really important that the collective field within their aspect of division, which we all have separated from source, we start to return back into the unified field. We start to return the understanding, the knowing of the oneness within us. We start to embody that oneness, that wholeness within us. And in doing that, we open up our experience into holding the unity within the collective field. So wherever we see that there is separation, and this is a big wound that we're being asked to work on, is the separation within the collective field, the polarization within the collective field. And what I was shown today when I was really tuning in and looking at what was needed from us as a collective as we were working on the 2-2 portal tonight, is for us to really heal the heart wound that is carried within the collective. And it was almost shown like an image of Gaia's heart, and it's not Gaia's heart, it's the collective heart, but with this fissure in it, this deep wound, and it felt really painful and it felt really raw. And it's really interesting because we did speak a lot about this last night in our class on how separation has created this wound within all of us. And we're needing to step into the space of, can we hold ourselves in love? Can we meet this wound, and can we hold and open ourselves up into love? So it was so interesting that today we're being asked to step into a space of bringing this light in, this love frequency in, to help heal this wound, this heart wound in the collective field. So this is also why I am asking again, just as a reminder, and that invitation to look after yourselves in the meditation, because as you hold those frequencies, as we open up ourselves to be the vessel, and as we unify our field to hold those codes which are coming through, we may start to have that experience. We may start to feel that, or there may be some of our own wounds which we may start to feel. So that invitation is always to come into the breath and to anchor yourself into the breath, into the body experience, find that anchor point, and to work on just releasing it with the breath. And if you need to pull out, and then step back in. Okay, because when I tapped into that, it felt really quite painful, and I could physically feel like a deep ache in the chest. Okay, so I think it's a beautiful space that we're stepping into to bring in this level of healing for the collective. So I'm thanking you all now before I even start for opening up and being in this space with me tonight. Okay. So are we ready to do the work? Yeah? Okay. I am adding some new things to the classes. So those of you who haven't been into any of my one-to-ones lately, you will not be aware of these, but I have the gongs. Can you hear that? No, because I need to change my sound setting, isn't it? So I've chosen 2 gongs specifically. This one is my masculine gong, and this one is my feminine gong that actually has a rose petal image on the inside, and that really opens up the heart space. So I'll be working with both. Every once in a while I'll just be gently tapping them, and when you hear that, it's just a reminder to anchor into the breath. And just to anchor into your own heart space as you continue to bring that light in for yourselves. Okay. All right. So, are we ready? Yeah? Okay, brilliant. Also, remember that as you open up, you may want to be moving your body. That's absolutely okay. You may want to code. That's absolutely fine. Just feel into whatever's coming through for you and allow that to move your body. As you're anchoring in these codes for the collective, you may want to be really still. You may actually just completely fall asleep. That's also fine. But really allow yourself to be the vessel in whichever form it needs to be. Okay. You can all still hear me? Okay, brilliant. Very gently bringing your awareness just into the space that you're in. And as you bring your awareness into the space, very gently invite your awareness into the breath. And as we invite our awareness into the breath, we soften our awareness. And we invite the softening into the body. Noticing that inward breath, noticing that outward breath, and just inviting a deepening, softening into the body as we deepen the awareness of the breath, gently expanding that breath into the body. Taking a slow, deep breath into the body. And a slow out breath. And with each in-breath, the invitation is simply to receive, to soften the body, to soften the mind, to soften the emotional body as we receive the breath, as we receive the light, the healing, the sacred codes. And as we bring our awareness into the outward breath, the invitation is to gently soften the body, relaxing into that outward breath. This gentle sense of letting go. This gentle sense of dissolving as we let go. And finally, dropping into surrender. Each in-breath we receive, just allowing ourselves to be fully present with each in-breath. Feeling the resonance of that breath. Each out-breath, the softening and this deepening into surrender. And the in-breath and the out-breath become this flow, one easing into the next. Allowing them to become effortless, seamless, and infinite. Deepening that breath awareness into the body. And the invitation is in the next in-breath to take that breath down into the root chakra. So inviting that breath into the root. Just allowing that breath to gently move through the root chakra. Feeling and sensing into the movement of the breath. Feeling and sensing into that gentle opening, softening of the root chakra. The expanding of the root chakra. Sensing how the breath moves through the root chakra. As we deepen our awareness of the breath. As we hold this awareness of the breath moving into the root. Gently opening the root and moving through the root. We invite this sense of being deeply rooted into ourselves, centered within ourselves. And the sensation that there's a beyond this, as we allow the breath to move through the root into the earth. Seeing and feeling and following the breath down through the earth. Feeling it moving through the layers of the earth. Into the earth grids. Into the earth mother's chakra systems and energy lines. Connecting the breath into the earth star chakra. And just feeling that awareness of the breath in the earth star. Feeling your breath, sensing that energy in the earth star. And then slowly deepening with each in-breath, with each out-breath. Allowing the breath to continue to expand effortlessly through the earth grids, through the layers of the earth, and connecting into our earth mother. And as we come into this connection with our earth mother, we take a moment to breathe deeply into this connection, softening our awareness into this connection with the Earth Mother. Deepening our awareness into hearing her heartbeat, her voice. Softening our awareness as we feel her holding and wrapping around us, holding us in love, in safety, just allowing ourselves to be held by the Earth Mother. Hearing the voice she speaks as she guides us into the work that we're doing tonight. Just breathing that in, allowing yourself to be fully present in this connection with the Earth Mother, breathing into that awareness. Exhaling deeply, fully surrendering. Nara e ka e sha e na e sa e. Ta eshka na e ka I sha e na sa e. Ta e ka e na e ra e sha e. Na ka e ta e na e sha e. Kra e na e ta I ka e sh na e ra e. Kra e sha e na ta e na he sa ta ra e. Softening as we deeply inhale. We invite that breath up through the body now. Inviting the awareness of the breath. Feeling that energy moving up through the body. Up into the crown chakra. Here in the crown, again that invitation is to soften the awareness as we come into this connection with our crown. Feeling and seeing the energy opening. As it gently swirls through the crown chakra, opening and expanding upwards and outwards. Soften into that connection. Deepen into the awareness of your breath, the crown chakra, and the sense of expanding upwards and beyond the crown, connecting into your higher self. Through the soul star, connecting into your I am presence, and here as we invite the breath into this connection and awareness of the I am presence, we soften as we allow our awareness to expand, seeing and feeling our divine light. Seeing that purity of the divine. And expanding our awareness as we connect in with our team of light, our galactic families, those who guide us, those who guard us. Just breathing that awareness in, inviting their presence in. And as we come into this awareness of our cosmic light, of the I am presence, seeing and feeling that golden light with the sacred codes of our divine blueprint, just breathe into that awareness. Take a moment to deepen your breath. Feeling into that connection. As we deepen this connection with our divine light, this radiant golden light, we invite that light into the heart space. Calling our light in, calling our team in, calling our guardians in. And breathing that into the heart. Seeing and feeling that light. The light of your I Am Presence, the light of your higher self, of your team of light. Just effortlessly cascading into the heart space. And we breathe that light in, feeling and seeing that radiant light in our hearts. Raesh aena kaeta e karaesh naeta rakaesha hena eta e nakaesh rana eta ishkana e raesha hena tatata rakatata esha hena eta raeka isha hena e. Just expanding that awareness of that light in the heart space. Allowing it to expand through the body. Just seeing yourself in this light. So the invitation is to deepen the awareness into the breath. As we deeply breathe in our light, letting it infuse through every cell in the body. And radiating it outwards. And as we see this image of ourselves as this pure golden light, we hold the image of each person within this space tonight, in their golden light, sitting in a circle. And as we continue to breathe into our heart spaces and breathe out from the heart space, the invitation is to keep softening into that breath, keep expanding into that breath, and seeing our lights gently merging, weaving together, becoming one unified light, one unified radiating light, becoming this one in breath, this one out breath, pulsing together, radiating together as one. Natae tae 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 naraesha e tae kae na e raesha e. Just keep coming into the awareness, breathing deeply into this sense and this feel of this pulsing light, this one in breath, this one out breath. And as this unified light, this unified light of divine radiance, we hold the intention as a group to be of service to the collective, to hold this space, to bring the healing that is required for the collective, for all of creation, within the heart space, within the heart wounds. Knowing that as we are part of all of creation, we too receive this healing. And we breathe that intention in to be this vessel of light, to be this vessel of healing, to assist Gaia and all of creation, to heal this wound of separation, of division, of polarization. And simply breathe that intention into the heart. Nashae, Nashae, Nashae. And the invitation is to keep deepening your awareness into the light that is radiating from your heart, and feeling this space of this one collective heart. As we continue to take this one in-breath, and this one out-breath, and with each in-breath, as a unified field we receive from the divine, from source, from our team of light, the sacred codes, the healing light that is required. And all we do is just simply receive. There's nothing else required other than us coming back into each in-breath and simply holding this space in this one breath, this one pulsing, radiating light, simply receiving. Nata ka esha e, nata rae ka na esha e, na eta ishka e. Tana e ka e, na eta ishka e, na sa era eta e. Naka ish e, na ma era katatata. Sa sha e tatara e. And as we come into this out breath, we radiate our light into the collective field. Sensing in, feeling into that out breath. And seeing our light dissolving all distortion within the collective field, and even expanding it out into the quantum field, all the distortion within the quantum field around the separation, and the distortions which are created from the wounds within the heart when that separation is carried within the heart. Let our one light gently mend the collective heart. And we keep breathing into that intention. And as we deepen into that next in-breath, expanding our vessel to hold more of the cosmic light, hold more of the cosmic love. And we deepen into that surrendering of the out breath. Simple releasing, seeing our light radiating into all of creation. Bringing that healing, gently washing the wounds, mending the wounds. Shana e ka e ta ishka e na ra e ka na esh ta e kr e na ta 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 ra e shae na ka e ta ska e na ta ka e ra shae na kra e ta e shae na e sa e Shayena esae shaye nata eska eshaye nata eska esh. Satanaka eshaye nata dara eka ishena eta eska shana e. Ra sayena ka eshayena e. Satara eka eshaye. Coming into that breath. And as we deepen into that outward breath now, we invite the breath to drop through the body, dropping through the root chakra and into the earth star chakra, allowing the light, the codes that we've been receiving and radiating to move through us and into the earth star. As we grid our light into the earth star chakra, coming into that one breath, that one out breath, that pulsing and radiating light. And in our unified light, we breathe into the earth star, gridding our light, gridding that template for this 2-2 portal to bring the healing in the collective heart wound. As we keep working with the breath, we keep softening into the breath, receiving and surrendering, seeing the light radiating infinitely and effortlessly through us into the earth star, through Gaia's grids, keep holding that awareness of this one light. This one heartbeat. This one breath. Radiating healing. And on the next in-breath, I ask you each to invite the vision of what it would look like for the collective field to be in unity. Invite that into your breath. Let it weave through the one breath of our unified field. As we weave our visions together, we weave our golden light together. We hold this vision of healing, of unity. And we breathe that out as the one breath, as the one heartbeat, through the Earth Star Chakra into the grids, radiating it through all the grids, through the chakra points, pulsing it into Gaia's heartbeat. And we feel into this connection again, into Gaia's heartbeat. And with the next in-breath, I invite you to bring your breath back into your heart space. Gently start bringing your awareness back into the heart space. And we set the intention that this unified field is held within the quantum field, knowing that this work is working through the quantum field, limitless and infinite. And as we hold that awareness, we gently start to bring ourselves back into our heart space, into our light radiating through the body. And just seeing each individual person in the circle in their own light, knowing that within the quantum field we are connected in the oneness, and that is infinite. But in this now, we're bringing ourselves back into our space, in our light. And with that in-breath, we breathe deeply into the heart with a deep sense of gratitude to each individual person for holding this space of healing with us. And we breathe it out to each person participating. With the next in-breath, the invitation is to come back into the heart and to deepen into that sense of gratitude into the heart. And as we breathe out, we breathe that gratitude through our own vessel for holding this space for us, for guiding us through each breath, for being this container of love for the collective field and for ourselves. And on the next in-breath, again centering in the heart, breathing a deep gratitude to all those who guide us, all those who guard us, for our higher self, for our I am. For showing us how to anchor this light in. We thank them. And very gently keep coming back into this awareness of our bodies as we deepen the breath. Coming back into the sensation of being centered and rooted into our bodies. Feeling that radiating love, that radiating pulse from our heart space. But being really centered and rooted within ourselves as we bring our awareness back fully into the body. And very gently expanding your breath through the body, bringing your alertness back into the body, moving the body if you need to as you keep coming back in. And with that last in-breath, last slow deep in-breath, as we release the breath, we surrender the practice. We come fully back into our space. Opening your eyes,